A difficult day for Prime Minister Theresa May in Parliament on Wednesday, this after she faced off to the opposition as well as her own party in Prime Minister's question times. Now, it was damage control for her after she was apparently responding to a comment made by one of her ministers in Brussels, who outlined her strategy was essentially to delay time, to kill the clock until basically the ministers would only be faced with either passing her deal or she would ask for an extension of Article 50. So this is what she had to say to Jeremy Corbyn's question on that issue.
On the first point that my honourable friend raises, I'm grateful that he has asked me that question rather than relying on what someone said to someone else as overheard by someone else in a bar. It's very clear the government's position is the same. We triggered Article 50. In fact, this House voted to trigger Article 50. That had a 2-year timeline. That ends on the 29th of March. We want to leave with a deal, and that's what we're working for.
Meanwhile, we're also hearing reports from Ford that they're now outlining plans to move manufacturing outside of the United Kingdom if no deal comes through, basically, if the British Parliament doesn't pass a deal before March 29th. This on top of what's happened with Nissan. Nissan said last week that they will no longer be making their X-Trail car in Sunderland, and we're hearing reports of Jaguar also cutting jobs. So this is very worrying talks, sounding alarm for Britain bowing out of the European Union with no deal on March 29th.